Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our How to Use SPSS video series guide. In the last video, we learned how to calculate the measures of central tendency. If you missed this video, feel free to go back and check it out. In the next few videos, we're going to be covering a few tasks on data reduction and transformation, including recoding, creating an index and testing its reliability, and computing in specific cases. As always, feel free to follow along to this video or to the screenshots provided in your Power of Numbers book. This video, we're going to be discussing recoding. You might want to recode a variable, like by collapsing the number of categories it uses, such as the political ideology variable. The recode into different variables dialog box allows you to reassign the values of existing variables or collapsing ranges of existing values into new values for a new variable. I know that's a mouthful, so let me show you. So like I mentioned, using the recoding function, you can change the values from a variable into new values, and SPSS will either replace the first variable with this new one, using the function called recode into the same variables, or save them both in a function called recode into different variables. To do this, we're going to go to the Transform tab and click Recode into different variables. So the next step is going to be to give the new variable you're creating through this recoding a name and a label. So I'm going to use the political ideology variable and name it Paul_recode for recoded political ideology. And I'm going to label it recoded political ideology. And next, I'm going to click change. Then I'm going to click into old and new values, which will bring up a dialog box and where we're going to tell SPSS how to handle every value from the original variable in the formation of the newly recoded variable. So for instance, we're going to tell SPSS that the value of 1 for the original variable political ideology is also going to be a 1. And add. We're going to repeat the same thing for 2 and 3, being recoded as a 1. 4 is going to become a 2. And 5, 6, and 7 are going to become 3s. Okay, and we're going to click continue. Oops. Make sure you add it all. And then you're going to click OK. Next, you're going to scroll down to the bottom of your variable view list and find political recoded. Next, we're going to label where 1 equals liberal, 2 equals moderate, 3 is going to be labeled conservative. And next, we're going to click OK. And because we want to double check our work, we're also going to run a frequency, which we learned in the last video, where we click Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies. We're going to scroll down to our recoded variable of political ideology and click OK. And here we can see the percentages of each political ideology. We can see the valid percent, and the cumulative percent, as well as the frequency at which they came across. And there you have it. You've now learned how to recode into different variables, which shows you how to reassign the values of existing variables or collapse ranges of existing variables into new values for a new variable. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in our next video.